Hey, what's up guys? Today's video is focused on Printndemand. And no, I didn't just misspeak. It is a print-on-demand company that sells pre-made designs. They aim to help us print-on-demand sellers solve what is commonly the biggest pain point of running a successful print-on-demand business, and that is having good designs. I know it's something that you'd think we would be past by now. It's late 2022. It's going to be 2023 before we know it, but it is still extremely common to see people in the community saying, hey, I'm stuck in tier 10, or, I'm just not getting sales. What could it be? The first thing you see people saying in the comments is, do you mind if we take a look at your designs? And you typically can guess what you're going to see when we see those designs. I actually just recorded a video the other day where someone was stuck in tier 10 asking me to help advertise their shirts. And I said, well, let me see your designs. And I made a whole video actually just kind of breaking down how I would change the designs to make them better, because straight up, if a design's not good enough, as I always say, and I have to do the air quotes because it's subjective, if a design's not good enough, it's not going to sell. You know what I mean? People have so many options with what they can buy. There's no need to buy a subpar design. So Printndemand is going to solve that problem for us. So I can't wait to show you. Quick reminder, in the description, I've got my 8-day print-on-demand mini course. I just need your email. I'll send you one lesson a day. And I've got a great print-on-demand Facebook group that I was alluding to just a second ago, where you can go and get help from the community to build your business. All right, so today we're talking about Printndemand. I'm going to jump on over to their website and show you some of their designs in just a second, but I wanted to introduce you to the company. So they've got over 4 years of experience making designs and then selling them to us. They have 12 illustrators on their team. They have 150 new unique designs that are uploaded weekly on Saturday. They've already generated thousands of sales to sellers like you and me. Each design is original and it's only sold once. So you do kind of have to, be prepared when they drop the new designs. And they take revision requests. So if you buy a design and you want to see an edit made, reach out to them. So their ready-made designs they come literally ready to go. That's why we say ready-made. All right. You can sell them on Etsy, Amazon, Redbubble, Amazon merch, eBay. You can use them for KDP if you want to. I mean, you can use them as book covers. You can use them as interiors, turn them into coloring books. The Bose publishing plugin where you can load your images up and then run the app and it turns them into outlines for coloring books is incredible. You could use them for that too. All right. They have successful clients in high Amazon merch tiers. They said they know people in tier 20K, tier 100K, and even a tier 300,000 seller. And there aren't that many of those. So that's a pretty big testament to what they've got going on here. And if you're in tier 300K, you probably need some help getting those designs loaded up. So they do a tiered strategy when it comes to the designs that they sell. All right. A basic design is $10.99. Medium is $12.99. Hard is $15.99. And this is based on how complicated, how complex those designs are, because they're designers. It does take time to create these unique designs. And the part that I really love is that it's only sold once. So if you see anybody else selling that design, report them immediately, because they stole it from you. And unfortunately, as long as Amazon merch is going to make those full resolution transparent PNGs available, which I can't believe they're still doing, then bots are going to be able to potentially steal your design. And that goes for anyone and everyone uploading to Amazon merch. It has absolutely nothing to do with Printndemand, but what I'm saying is, at least if you get your designs here, you know that only you have the license and the rights to sell them. So if you see it anywhere else, you know what to do. They've also got a support email. It's gogetdesigns@gmail.com. If you have any issues, questions, etc., just go ahead and reach out to them and they will get back to you. Last but not least, for viewers of the channel, they very graciously decided to create a bundle of vector designs, and there will be future bundles, okay? You're only going to get them for free if you use my promo code that they put together for me. That promo code is Ryan Hogue, RyanHogue. I will put that in the description, and all you have to do is go to Printndemand. Of course, I'll link to it in the description. Click Vector at the top of the screen, and then add to cart, and on the checkout page where you see apply coupon, make sure you use the code Ryan Hogue, and then you get it for free. It removes the price. So that's a really good deal. Now let's jump on over to their website and actually kind of take a look at what they've got going on over there, and most importantly, some of their designs. Let's take a look. All right, guys, so I'm here on the homepage. You can just scroll down and you'll see all of the designs that are available for sale. If you hover over, you can click Quick View, and it basically loads in the product page to the page you're looking at, so you don't have to actually go to the product page. If you want to add to cart, just click the Add to Cart button, and you can check out whenever you're ready. Now, I mentioned that the lowest cost for a design is $10.99, but sometimes they run sales. So as I'm recording this, it looks like they're running a sale on this skunk design. It says, "I'm not mean, I'm just shy." Now, this is where I really struggle, guys. I can't put together graphics like this. That's why on this channel, you already know, I don't try to pretend like I'm a good designer. I say, hey, I leverage other, graphical artists' work by essentially buying it. I'm willing to pay $7.99 for a design if I know over time, over a long time horizon, or sometimes a short time horizon if you're lucky, I'll make that money back plus a lot of profit. You know what I mean? At $7.99 on Amazon merch, that's, 2 sales basically, and you're already in the profit after the second sale. And I'm typically pricing my shirts at $19.99. So you can see here, I was normal 2 pugs ago. That's kind of how I feel sometimes with the Chihuahuas. I was normal 2 pugs ago. That is funny. I need the Chihuahua version of that. By the way, remember how I said they take revision requests? If I wanted to, I could probably ask them to make a version of this with Chihuahuas, and they do it for me, right? So that's another example of how you might work with their team to get a custom design. And like relative to like Vexels, for instance, this is much cheaper than Vexels, where you have to pay quite a bit to get limited custom requests each month. Not that I'm against Vexels, but I'm just saying in terms of just cost, straight up, like you're gonna do much better over here at Printndemand. Some funny designs there. And then when they're sold out, guys, they're sold out. So you'll see it still listed, but you cannot purchase it. All right. So availability, sold out. That's that. On to the next one. So they got some really cool ones. These lips, the melted lip style designs, those do really well. It seems like that's just an evergreen that does really well year round. And the color scheme in that design is really cool. Like that gradient pink is really like popping off the screen. So then you can just click load more and they'll continue to load in designs. I just tested out the search function. I typed in Christmas, and you can see here there's already a bunch of people preparing for Christmas. You can tell by the sales, and prices are again ranging between $10.99 to $14.99 depending on the complexity of the graphics. And there's plenty of Christmas designs still for sale. For instance, guys, you don't have to overthink these things. Sometimes you just keep it simple. Dabbing Santa Claus, right? I mean, you already know that that's a popular every single year design. And then if I bought this design, I wouldn't just be throwing it up on a t-shirt. I know they mock it up on a t-shirt, but you bet I'll be throwing that up on sweatshirts and marketing them as a funny Christmas sweater 2022, right? What does that have to do with 2022? Nothing, but I'll still put 2022 there because there are people who buy a new Christmas sweater every year, and they're going to type in 2022 as a qualifier so that they don't get last year's sweaters. And even though this has nothing to do with 2022, I'm still getting indexed, and I'm going to hopefully get in front of the people that want a new design or this, I mean, so much potential, guys. Just always be thinking, especially if you're going to pay for a design, to not only limit yourself to t-shirts, but, especially if it's Christmas, that's winter time. It's typically cold, depending on where you live, it's guaranteed to be cold, like in Virginia. Make sure you put it on hoodies, sweatshirts, anything that has to do with the seasonal changes. Don't restrict yourself to just t-shirts. And that's how you get the most bang for your buck. It's real easy on Amazon merch. Obviously, you upload the design, you just click a couple of checkboxes, and it's available on the long sleeves. You could still do the tank tops, hoodies, obviously sweatshirts, etc. So guys, that's really it. I mean, we're just looking at Christmas designs right now, but you can get a feel for the fact that when you have multiple designers on your team, you get a wide variety of design styles, which I really like. So you're not just restricted to one design style. Sometimes you go to these websites and it's like 1 or 2 people and you see a lot of repetition in the style. It's not always a bad thing, but if you're browsing for pre-made designs, guys, it's nice to have a selection of just, variability in the designs instead of just that like one design style. Unless, of course, it's like, the guy you're looking at one design style, but whoever's doing them is, a legend. He's like the best in the game or something like that. So before I head out, guys, just one last reminder, make sure you click the vector in the navigation bar. And they just started putting out these vector packs that are going to be free to viewers of this channel. Of course, you got to use the promo code Ryan Hogue. That's it though. You know what I mean? Like I said, you just add this to cart, promo code Ryan Hogue. you get it for free. What's not to love about that, guys? So show them some love, say thank you by going and grabbing the free vectors and checking out their designs. This is a great time to invest in pre-made designs, especially if your sales have stagnated. Oftentimes, I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but oftentimes designs, lack of design quality may be why your sales are stagnating. So give it a shot. This is the best time of year to invest because this is when sales really pick up in Q4. Guys, thanks for watching this video. Please hit the like and subscribe button. I got the link on the top of the description. Check out Print and Demand, and I'll see you guys at the next one.